Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
This is the police. Welcome everybody to an evening with Patrick. I know this has been a while. We're playing this game today. This is the police. Because I've heard a lot about this game. And I've heard very good things about this game. There's a little bit of controversy going on around it because it has some racism in it. There's like, as you could just see, it's not afraid to like throw some sensitive subjects in there and just say what it thinks. But this game is supposed to be very, very good. So we're doing an evening with Patrick on it. And for those of you who are new, because, I mean, that could be happening because it's been a while since we did one of these. An evening with Patrick basically is me playing this for a longer amount of time. It's probably a video for like half an hour to 40 minutes or whatever. If you guys like it and want to see more of it, maybe a series or whatever, then you let me know in the comments, you leave your likes, and you let me know via those ways, and I will convert it into a series. And if not, it's a one-time thing we can all enjoy for now. But if you think it's been fun, or it hasn't been fun at all, but it's over now, then, I mean, fair enough. But without further ado, the music is great, the voice actor is the guy from Duke Nukem. I'm very, very intrigued. I love this game so far, and we're gonna dive into it. Day 1, July 15th on a Monday. Oh, papers. Now, I don't know what to expect from this game. Like, am I gonna, like, have to, like, memorize all these things because there's, like, a case going on and I have to, like, make sure that I remember these? I don't know, but we're gonna study them anyway. Freiburg's Tribune. In Freiburg, obviously. Monday, July 15th. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. I think... Okay. Golden Bird, Freiburg, Monday, we know that. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? I mean, wow. That just dived straight in there. The Fact, Freiburg's #1 paper. Mark War II to be shown in Freiburg the day before worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Okay. Oh, we're going to work. The car just won't start. There you go. It hit. It worked. And we're going to work now, which is... nice. Don't pay attention to my shitty jokes.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
This guy's voice is so good. Might be better than Morgan Freeman's. I'm putting it out there. Definitely. Love this guy's voice. So we're being escorted to somewhere. You were talking about like press and stuff, so maybe a press conference?
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go.
Ooh.
I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Okay, this is very interesting so far. I don't really know what's going on. Like, let's be honest here, but...
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin?
You hit them.
Shutting my eyes tight as I can.
With fists.
The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Reporters, camera flash, definitely a press conference. There you go. So, this guy's been fired, and he's now talking about his resignation? Or being fired, I don't know exactly. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Surprise. The mayor discussed it with me. I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Wow. What's the difference? Let's be, we don't know. So anything we say could be a lie, which is exactly why we don't care, as we don't know that we're lying. So we're just gonna be like, play it cool, keep it safe. The mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freeburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? No. No, I don't. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. At the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor had offered him in your position, would that change his mind? If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Perhaps. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office will help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, he might still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I don't know. I've never worked with the mafia, but I can speak for every man and woman in the department. I can't follow all my employees around the clock. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be a reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. Thank you. You're welcome. Did I do good?
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Ooh. All fired up about this, huh? I don't know what's going on, and yet I like it. Even though I do want to know what's going on. So we're going into the office, taking a seat, opening a drawer with some pills. Back pain. Probably back pain. Lighting a cigar, of course. We're police, Jeff. Why wouldn't we? There you go. And the door opens.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
Oh, it's him.
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt.
Jesus!
And a white smile of a hungry shark.
He's basically Jesus.
Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
God.
He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like
nice
the
guy.
devil walks behind him.
Nice guy.
In the
Like
movies,
him already.
the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Nice guy.
Jack, I
Oh,
was
that
hoping
voice.
to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
I didn't run
There's
away.
no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
Yeah. Huh.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people.
Well,
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You have a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
okay. Hey, it's my cigar, for fuck's sake. How could you?
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
We'll have to see about that, mate.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, that voice, I'll do my best.
And quit
Like,
smoking in
no.
the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
And who are your friends exactly? Because I have a feeling that that's about the mafia. Oh, well, hello. Jesus, that escalated quickly. I did not expect this.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
It's fucking amazing. Holy shit, I love that sequence. Day 2, July 16 on a Thursday. Look at that. That was our first... So is this the game gonna be like for 180 days? Like, I'm interested about the story. For sure. Freeburg Tribune. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. God damn it, not again. Jack Boyd. Only assholes join the mafia. And now you know. That starts Jack Boyd. Jack Boyd. Mayor Rogers is a professional. I could have actually... Oh, that's cool. So I could have, like, made sure that this was different when I give different answers. So it's like a choose and get the follow-up from that decision as well. I like it. We're gonna go to work in our shitty-ass car with some... What are those stains? It's just rust? Because, Jesus Christ, you might need a new car, mate. It's just crap.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main
Nice.
thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My
Who's that?
deputy, Francis
Ah.
Kendrick.
That's the guy.
He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg.
Nice work,
No
mate.
evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
God, this is a nice town, isn't it? It's just like corruption schemes and mafia and like a corrupt mayor and... Well, what? Tutorial. Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Show me what you've got. Or, I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Well, show me what you got, please. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignment into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Okay. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Like, he's very wrinkled and old. He's called Abrams. And he drinks a lot. And he's like a general or marshal, I don't know how that works, sergeant. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure of around 150 is considered average, and any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable. 150, this guy's 1230. This must be the best cop ever. While those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are safe bet, even in pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. It's probably this bar. Okay. The less energy you people have, the less reliable they'll work, and policemen who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day, and restore 1 point of each day of rest. Okay, but we've got it in shift, so that should be fine. Your employees... The hidden characteristics. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off. Oh, they're bastards. While others like to drink too much. Nah, they're cops, of course they do. Just kidding. You can only... I'm not. You can only kidding... What? No. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. Right, so we've got Shift B. We've got Armstrong, we've got Yancey. Okay, so these are the 3 reliable guys, women. And we've got Tsubaki, Asano, Austin, who are, well, not that decent. And we've got fucking Price, who's 5. And we've got Mole, DeBrito, and Armstrong, which are detectives, I suppose. Fine. Start the day. That is cool. What is this? What? Oh, this is such a cool thing to the game. Message... Calls. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth, obviously. So the longer you people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. We've got a call. Oh. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send one on the call. Okay, the more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least 1 officer. Right, descriptions. The number slots are the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns out into a brutal meat grinder. Jesus, I'm not looking forward to that one. Or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Right, so we've got a hit and run in the everyday mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw... Oh, exited. Excited? What? I'm tired, I'm sorry, it's very late at night. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man, Jesus Christ, who had been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit the burn, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Okay, I'm gonna send Purdy and Price on this one. Go! Go, ladies! Go get them! You can do it! Please! Do this for me! Oh, we got another call. A fight! The last pictures show a theater. A theater manager reports that during a show of the Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Oh god. Austin and Yancey, you're gonna go at this. Austin and Yancey, go do your job. You're gonna nail this. I'm pretty sure of that. I wanna know how this all ends up. Are we gonna make this? Is gonna be fine? How's Price gonna do? Jesus Christ, Price. She's so shit. It's ridiculous. Oh, you can actually see the cars moving around as well. Oh, we've got a hit and run to report. Oh. Outcomes. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But through this, sometimes criminals manage to escape. Just to avoid any dead cops or civilian dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. We caught him. Everyone's unharmed. We got to level up for Price. Emperor. Oh, that's amazing. Good work, ladies. Get back to the job. Nice. You can actually see the car moving around in the city. That is absolutely amazing. And the report from the fight. Oh, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, levels up for both of you. Nice work. So far, it's been a perfect day. Am I just good at this game? Or what? How does it work? Right. Oh, no, an armed robbery? What? In the suburbs, 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. Oh no, they stole the porn! The criminals fled in the car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay, we're gonna set our best... Well, not a guy, it's a girl. Korshi and Tsubaki. Proceed. Go and get them. Oh crap. No, we've got... we got only one officer in here. Oh crap. Okay, maybe wait a little bit. There you go. Now we can set multiple on it. Fight. A brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them and our security guards off duty tonight. Okay, Purdy, you're gonna go in with Price. Go get those guys off each other, you know? Don't let them fight. It's not allowed. We don't want that sort of shit going on. And please don't give me anything else because Asana... There you go. We've got more officers back here. Nice. Alright, so these guys are going to the suburbs. These are going into town. I love those little cars. It's just amazing. Oh, we got in the ghetto. Assault in the ghetto. A passersby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician. They run away with his guitar and his money. Yancy, Asano, you two are gonna go on it. Just 2, not something to do because we need to have at least 1 cop here. What? Direct orders. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard throughout the living room. They're watching the porn. Alright, you can either knock on the door, open up police, sneak into the house through an open window, or turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. We're gonna do that one. Shout that the house is surrounded. Did we do it? We caught them. Unharmed. Great job, guys. So far, it's a perfect day. I'm happy about that. Oh, we got a report from the fight. We caught them. Everyone's unharmed. More points. Price is getting good at this. Oh my god, Price, I'm proud of you. She might actually become like a really decent officer. I mean, I'm curious about how this ghetto is going to turn out because there's like guns involved and stuff. This might be difficult. I think so. Or was like the suburbs the one with a gun? I don't know. The music has stopped as well. Assault report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. We did it again. This shift is the best. It's a perfect day. Nothing went wrong for us so far. We got lots of levels up here. Like some of these guys are getting really good. And it's the end of the day. These 2 still need to get back here. So I'm going to wait for them to get back so I can like give them a cup of coffee and a pat on the back. Like, good job, guys. You did very well. I'm proud of you. There we go. Let's end the day. Right. Overtime. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they're much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. So we've got Shift B and Shift A. We've got, oh, look at Stovall. Look at how good he is. Then again, like, if we had Kochi, Fanshi, and Purdy with Stovall, Vandal, and Robbins, this would be like a perfect squad. But here we've got Stovall, Vandal, Robbins, Samadhi, Grant, Birch, and Birch Jr. It's like a father and son, and they're both pretty shit. And we've got fucking Roy, who's very shit too. Oh my. We don't want anyone to work overtime. We'll go ahead and do it with Shift A tomorrow, even though it's going to be a lot more difficult because we've got 3 very good officers in here, 3 decent ones, and Price, she's getting there. And we've got in Shift A, we've got 1 extremely good officer, 3 decent ones, and the rest of it's pretty shit. But you know what? We're going to end the day here. It's fine.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story.
Okay.
Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all.
I can imagine.
Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages.
But did they?
Heard about the look on his face. The fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law.
Ooh.
And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else.
I can
Probably
imagine.
sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy.
He's your
What
friend.
can I do? Your friends are your friends, and
Exactly.
these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. Don't need to worry
What?
about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
I like that approach.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing,
Okay.
Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Sand. The Sand Factory.
Christopher G. Sand.
Backstory.
Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events.
Sounds like a decent
An
bloke.
avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry.
Huh?
You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
No.
Going back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
That's just
In
brutal.
4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people.
What?
Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And
Jesus.
Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
Not dealing with this guy. No, 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 no,
Frank,
no,
I
no.
don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack,
No.
please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed,
See?
Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yes, Frank. Day 3, July 17 on a Wednesday. That's it for this evening with Patrick. If you enjoyed this, I hope you did, then and you want to see more of this and turn it into a series, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below and to leave your likes on this video. Would be fairly appreciated. And if not, then fair enough. We'll try something else, go on with any games or whatever, but they might still go on. But if you want to see more of this, then please make sure to let me know by hitting that like button and leaving down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching anyway, even if you didn't enjoy it or you did, both doesn't matter. I really appreciate you being here, especially if you've been all through it all the way. Thank you for listening to my rambling because I'm very tired and I missed some words there, but that's fine. It happens. Thank you so much. And on to the next video. Maybe we'll see more of this. Let me know. Bye bye.